lately IDOT's been attempting to modify that SCB version, and they call it iFit. And really what we're, all these tests are trying to predict, what, what can we do to ensure that we're not going to, our mixes aren't going to prematurely crack. And that's a huge deal when we're talking about all these high ABR mixes, because we all know that, those old ACs are more brittle, they're more oxidized, and they're more prone to cracking. So again, that's where, call it chemical modification comes in. The foaming. I know contractors like foam because, let's face it, water's free, right? So does it meet a specification? Right. Great, we're warm mix. All right, so we're foaming it and we're making it at 340 degrees. Well, okay, still warm mix because we're foaming it. Does it really? Is it really a true warm mix? No. And the other reason I just can't get my head around it as an engineer is, all right, again, I mentioned these high ABR mixes. Okay, so we're only putting in 1/3 of the AC from the virgin standpoint, right? So because of that, you're only foaming 1/3 of it. 2/3 of it are coming from the frap and from the RAS. So you're not doing anything to that. So you're really kidding yourself to think that you're getting any benefit from foaming. We call it the two main things, selling points, was the fact that, yes, the technical expertise was there when we started, and our lab confirmed what was promised. What we found with with chemical modification, and particularly Ingevity's Evotherm product, is, yes, you get that length window of compaction, but where it shows up statistically is in just the consistency across the mat that we didn't see before. It just pays for itself threefold over, because again, it's one thing to get density. Yes, I used to be like at 93, now I get 95, great. But if you're not getting that even across the mat, all the way across, under a statistical base pay for performance criteria, that variability is going to kill you. Ingevity right now is probably well over half of the percentage, and not because it's dictated. It's just, again, I think contractors go with proven success. They also see what other contractors use, and they typically, a lot of them tend to follow that. So in this market, that is what's won out based on performance.